A lot of you on Facebook have been reporting strange clouds in the sky. Several people have made their own videos, filming the airplanes going by in the sky, leaving what people with their heads up their asses call contrails. But they are not contrails. You're about to find out the truth. I met a guy online that I grew to trust, and he did the same for me. We've known each other for several months, and I helped him with his Facebook page, so we've developed a sense of understanding. This very day he came out to me, stating that he is a chemtrail pilot. I couldn't believe it, but he insisted, and then he sent me the pictures, including one of himself as a pilot. I have 15 pictures to show you. By the end of this presentation, you will be fully aware that chemtrails exist, have existed for some time, and that this is being done without public consent of the people the world over. This is a deception of epic proportions, such that you will believe, but you will be shocked. So to start, here's a picture from Holland. Those are chemtrails, those streaks in the sky. I'd like to say they're unmistakable, but most people don't even notice. Now, today I saw a few pictures of holes in the sky, in the clouds, such as this. And for Christ's sake, that is not natural at all. No one can ever say that they saw that before. This is the chemtrail being activated, so it releases a bunch of it at the start, and you can see, clear as day, what a bad pun. This is someone standing inside an airplane, and what is in the airplane? There's big cylinders filled with chemicals. This here is a profile measurement of the atmosphere. I don't understand it. Perhaps a chemtrail technician could help you with this. Now, this is a clear distinction between chemtrail and contrail. The top one is a chemtrail. The bottom one is a contrail. This is a aerial dispersal unit that releases chemtrails. It's one type. Now, when you were young, you would see crisscross patterns in the sky of the jets going by. This is unbelievable. That is like overkill. Now look at this image. This is a satellite view of the United States over Florida, and you can see the trails. You can see the patterns. Now what kind of clouds do that? And for that matter, what kind of airplanes do circuits in the sky that leave that kind of a mess? And look at this. It's a U-turn. They are clearly using their airplanes to disperse chemtrails in a pattern. Now this is the inside of an airplane again, and those there are tanks filled with chemicals. And finally, this is a dispersal method that uses the wing to spread out as much chemtrail as possible. Now there's different kinds of chemicals that they put in the sky. Some are not bad, and some are deadly. The ones that are deadly consist of barium, aluminum oxide, and a couple others. I'm saying this off the top of my head, but the fact is they are spraying the skies with chemicals that are killing us. These chemicals are not safe to breathe, but they are good for prolonging the life of the chosen few on Earth that basically survived this. Like I said before, they have done this for some time, and it's only stepped up in escalation to the point where it's hard not to notice them. Now, my pilot friend was saying that he has to breathe in this shit on the airplane. I mean, not all of it is contained, and it gets into the cabin. And so he's considering retiring because this is detrimental to his health. Now again, of course, he's only doing his job. People have to pay their bills and make ends meet. And ultimately, I would hope for his sake that he does quit. Maybe not retire, but quit. He's not a bad person, but he knows what he's doing. And he says he's on the fence because what industrialization has done to the atmosphere is basically destroyed it. And these measures have been taken without our consent, not to save humanity, but to prolong a stable climate on Earth for time to come. If you feel like the wool's been pulled over your eyes, it has. What this means in the end is, now that you're aware, now that you know, spread the message, tell people, don't be afraid to explain it, show this video, and to all those people who have taken videos of chemtrails, don't stop, keep going. This is not good for anyone alive today. This is killing us. Ask yourself, when you were young, did you see chemtrails in the sky? Because the answer is no. You saw clear blue skies, or you saw clouds. If you saw contrails, they were airplanes that are up and way up, 30,000 feet or more. And that's because the heat from the engine causes vapor, a vapor trail. What is really disconcerting is that advertisements, TV commercials, magazine ads are starting to show chemtrails in the images of what's being sold, what's being advertised. They're conditioning you, everybody, to climatize to the fact that these chemtrails are in the sky and we're not supposed to notice them. So I was talking to this guy today who is a chemtrail pilot. I've known him for a while. And I basically asked him a bunch of questions about it. And from what I gathered, the reason why they're doing this is to save the world. Sounds noble, doesn't it? But guess what? There's a cost. It's bad for our health. It's going to kill us slowly. And if you weigh the pros and cons, personally, I don't want to die from breathing this shit. I don't think anyone does. But it is slowly killing you.